Hey, welcome everybody. It's Combat Painter here. We're replaying yesterday's Mets game. I believe it was the 21st. I have the 22nd. September 21st. It's Mets at Reds in Cincinnati at Great American. We're using History Maker Baseball. And we are in the bottom of the fifth. It's Zach Wheeler, Wheels, going against Anthony DeScalfani, and the Reds are up. DeScalfani is leading off in the bottom half of the fifth. It's 4-1 Mets. Mets scored on early in the first inning on a home run, and then an RBI groundout by Ramos. Then it was a two-run homer in the fourth inning, two-run homer by Todd Frazier, the Todd father, after a Conforto single. So that made it 4, and then it was a solo shot by Aristides Aquino in the bottom of the fourth. We're in the bottom of the fifth now with DeScalfani leading off. 266 leadoff batter he is. That's a base hit, ground ball up the middle, and through to center field for DeScalfani. So he's on at first. Phil Irving, he's 1 for 1. 225. Slugger or a semi-slugger. Decided that says no. That's going to be a single to center. And that's going to move DeScalfani one base to second base. So it's first and second. Back-to-back singles here in the bottom of the fifth for the Reds. Here's the pitch to Joey Votto, who's not having a Votto-like year. 3-4-6. Asked me if he's eager. He is not. It's going to be a walk. That's going to take us to team chemistry using History Maker Baseball. Team chemistry for Suarez, Eugenio Suarez. 5-6. Pitching team dissonance. Yes, they are. Mets are dissonant. They lost yesterday's. They actually lost this game, so I made them dissonant. Pitcher not confident. Choose a safe pitch. Rip to right field for a single on a 5. A 5 says runners advance. Runners advance 2 bases. So it's going to be an RBI single for Suarez. 4-2 now. And Votto to third. RBI single for Eugenio Suarez and Aristides Aquino. And here's the pitch. Wheeler's a semi-struggler right at this point. Oh, actually, he is a struggler. He's allowed 4 consecutive. Oh, wait a second. I have the bases loaded on that. It's going to be 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs for Suarez. And to third goes Votto. So the tying run is at third base. The Mets are going to bring the infield in for Aristides Aquino. And it's 4-5-5. Ask me if he's flash. He is. That's a strikeout. Aquino then swinging. And it's Barnhart. 2-4-5. Ask me if he's a hero. He is not. So it's popped up. And that's Cano under it. That's 2 away. So the infield backs up for the Mets. And we have the the player experience chart for Jose Iglesias. That's a 1-3 prospect pitcher. Nope, it's not. Otherwise, the ground ball hit at Frazier. Frazier up with it, throws to first. And that retires the side. So the Reds pick up 2 in the bottom of the fifth. It's a 4-3 ball game. That was 3 consecutive outs for the Mets with the tying run at third base. And it's Anthony DeScalfani pitching to Michael Conforto. Conforto is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. 2-6-6. Runner on first, thrown out. Leadoff batter he is. That's a single. Base hit. Line to right for Conforto. And it's Todd Frazier. 2-2-5. And that's going to be a hit. Nope. Cleanup batter. Frazier is not the cleanup batter. It's a fly out unless he's a whiffer. He's semi-whiffer. Nope, so it's a fly out to left. So it's 1 out. Ahmed Rosario, who's 1 for 2. 2-4-6. Control. DeScalfani semi-control. Decided that says he is. It's a comebacker to DeScalfani, who turns and throws to second. Back to first, not in time. It's a fielder's choice. So Rosario on at first. And it's going to be Wheeler. And it's 2-2-5. Star, no slugger or sad sack. He is neither. Maybe a single. And that sends Rosario to second. It's Brandon Nimmo with runners on first and second, and 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. That's a 2-4-5. Is Nimmo's hero. He has not popped up second base. And right there is Dietrich. Makes the catch, and that retires the side. The Mets lead 2, score none, and after 5.5, it's 4-3 Mets. Zach Wheeler pitching to Brian O'Grady. I had to make O'Grady's card. Doesn't have a lot of stats. Had about 30 at bats. Just threw a card together. So O'Grady's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 124, control. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Rosario up with it, throws to first, 1 away. Derek Dietrich, jack of all trades, although they have him listed as a second baseman. Plays a lot of positions. 2-3-6. Double control, pitcher batting. It's ball 4. So Dietrich walks. And now it's DeScalfani in the bottom of the 6th. And you know what? Just let me look quickly here. Freddie Galvis and Van Meter both sent home with the flu. So they're not even traveling with the team. Not even sure who's available here to pinch hit. Alta Stevenson, Amir Garrett, Lucas Sims. Oh, Jose Peraza. All right. I'm going to bring in Jose Peraza to pinch hit. So the tying run is at first base, and we're going to get Jose Peraza to pinch hit for DeScalfani. So he's out. And I'm going to pull up real quickly the box score for yesterday's game so I can see who else pitched in this game. Yesterday was a real close game. It was a 3-2 ball game, which the Mets lost, unfortunately. Very disappointing for me. And let's see who pitched in this one for the Reds. Sims. Okay, Sims. Good. And he'll be coming in. Lucas Sims. We got a lefty, righty, and a lefty. So let's see. We only have one lefty, and we'll use him. We have one lefty, and that's Amir Garrett. Pitched 2 games in the game we rolled yesterday. He'll come in just for that 1 inning. So Garrett is going to come in. I'm going to write him in. And let's make him blue. All right. So Amir Garrett is going to pitch to 2 out of 3 lefties in that top of the 7th for the Mets. But right now we are 1 out in the bottom half of the 6th. And it's Jose Peraza going to face Zach Wheeler. Here's the pitch to Peraza. 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Asked me if Wheeler's a workman, and he's a semi-workman. Decided that says he is, and that's going to be a double to right. And then a 4, runner scores on double. So that's going to be an RBI double, bringing home the tying run. RBI pinch hit double by Jose Peraza. And he's at second base with one out. Next is Irving, 134. Gold catcher, no champion. He's semi-champion. The side guy says he is. That's a line single to left. Stopping at third is Peraza. We're going to double check that. Active runner scores from second base on any hit. I don't know. Peraza may be active. I know he steals a lot of bases. He is not. All right. So Joey Votto now. There's action in the Mets bullpen. See what happens here. Joey Votto runs on first and third. Mets with the infield in with one out. 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. No. Good eye. He is not. And that's strikeout. Nice. Votto goes down swinging. 2 outs. And it's Eugenio Suarez, the righty. Here's the pitch. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. The game is tied at 4. And runners on first and third. Infield backs up for the Mets now. And it's Eugenio Suarez with 48 home runs. He's a home run king. Semi-slugger. That's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Ask me if he's eager. He is not eager. That's going to be ball 4. So that loads the bases for Aquino. We're going to bring a new pitcher for the Mets. It's going to be Brad Brock. Brock is going to come in for the Mets. All right, he replaces Wheeler. And it's Aristides Aquino. I think I say his first name differently every time I pronounce it. And against Brad Brock. So Brad Brock is an ace just for this at bat with the bases loaded. 4-4 ball game, bottom of the 6th. Aquino steps into the box. Brad looks in for the sign. Brad Brock looks in for the sign from Ramos. He sets and he deals. That's a 136 ace. Yes, strikeout. Good move. Because God knows what would have happened had I not brought in Aquino to Brock to face Aquino. And it's going to be a new pitcher now. It's going to be Amir Garrett going to face the lefties here. McNeil, and then Alonso, the righty, and then Cano, the lefty. Here's the pitch from Amir Garrett. St. John's graduate, 226. Hit by pitch, yes. So McNeil is plunked. He's on at first. So Iglesias was plunked, and now McNeil is plunked. And Pete Alonso, 113. Ace or dynamic. He's semi-ace. The side guy says he is. As a ground ball to the first baseman, Votto. Votto to Dietrich, back to first. 3-6-3 double play. Nice defense by the Reds. 2 outs here. In the top of the 7th, score all tied at 4 apiece, and it's Robbie Cano. Robbie Cano is 0 for 3 today, 156, and he's not a whiffer. It's outfield drama. See what that becomes. Outfield drama, 3-4. Left fielder iron, no. So it's a fly ball, and Irving is under it, makes the catch, and that retires the side. So we go to the bottom half of the 7th. All tied at 4. Brock is still in there for the Mets. Going to be facing, actually, you know what? We're going to try to get 7th and 8th. Barnhart, Iglesias. That's both. O'Grady is what? O'Grady is a lefty. We're going to bring in Justin Wilson right here. In a close game like this, Wilson is the guy the Mets would bring in, Justin Wilson. He's a lefty. We have two lefty batters coming up. Gonna get purple. So Wilson. Okay. So Brock went 0.1 of an inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.2 of an inning for Wheeler so far. And see what Wilson does here against Barnhart, who's a switch hitter. It's a 2.56. Ask me if Wilson's a struggler. He is not. Champion or patient. He is not. Infield drama. 5.6. First baseman gold. Met first baseman is not gold. Otherwise, ball sails over first baseman's head. Safe at first on an error. So it's going to be an E6. E6, and next is Iglesias. That's going to take us to the team chemistry chart. That's a 2-3. Pitching team harmony, no. So walk, ball 4. First and second now. And it's Brian O'Grady. Here's the pitch. Actually, you know what? We're going to bring in what did they use this year? Hold on a second. Somebody else in the outfield. Irving. Cologne. Peraza. Or use Peraza. Don't really know who else they have. Go one day back. Reds. Let's see who else is on this team. And Meter was sent away. He has the flu. Okay, I know what to do. All right. I'm going to pinch hit with Cologne. Second pinch hitter, Cologne. So Cologne is going to bat for O'Grady. And that's going to get the Mets to bring in Jerry Familia. So Jerry Familia is going to come in here. It's going to be orange. And that's tough because we already left it in blue. So we're going to hold off on Familia because I can't get rid of that. So we're going to, you know what? We can't even white it out at this point. We can't even white it out. So how can we fix that situation? Oh, I know what we can do. All right. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So Wilson goes 0.0, gives up a walk. No strikeouts, no home runs, no hits. And it's going to be Jerry Familia facing Christian Cologne. Now, Christian Cologne got a game-winning hit off the Mets in the 2015 World Series against the KC Royals. He was playing with the Royals at the time. So here's Familia's pitch to Cologne. 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Patient. Colon is not patient to fly out to center field. So that's 1 out. O'Grady's out, and it's Derek Dietrich. So 1-3-6. Ace, he is not. Whiffer or Cole, semi-Whiffer decided says he is. That's a strikeout. So Familia induces the pinch hitter Colon to fly out the center and then strikes out Dietrich. And that takes us to the pitcher spot. Takes us to the pitcher spot here, and we're going to have Alex Blandino pinch hit. So Blandino's going to pinch hit against Jerry Familia. Here's the pitch. It's a 3-5-5. Ask me if he's a struggler. He is a struggler. That's line, base hit to left. And that's going to score Barnhart. Barnhart scores. To third goes Iglesias. It's an RBI single that puts the Reds ahead against Jerry Familia. Alex Blandino comes through big time for the Reds. And it's Irving now with 2 outs. Whereas on first and third, here's the pitch from Familia. 3-5-5. Struggler, yes, we just rolled that 3-5-5. That's line base hit. The Reds take a 6-4 lead. Another RBI single, a 2-out RBI single. And now it's Familia versus Joey Votto. That's 2-4-6. Control, he is not Control. He's actually Wild. Eager or Sad Sack, he is not. That's a walk. Bases loaded. Bases loaded for Eugenio Suarez against Jerry Familia. I doubt Jerry Familia is going to be able to get out of this inning. 1-2-6. Fresh, he is. He just came in. So that's line and caught by Cano. That retires the side. But not before the Reds pick up 2 in the bottom of the 7th. And they take a 6-4 lead over the Mets. New pitcher for the Reds. It's going to be Sims. Lucas Sims comes in to face the Mets. He'll be facing Wilson Ramos. Here's the pitch. 1-2-6. He's fresh. That's line and caught by the. We got to do a couple things here. So Cologne, Irving's going to go to center. Cologne is going to go to. Dietrich's going to go to left. And Cologne, the pinch hit, is going to go to second base where Dietrich was. So it's a 1-2-6, fresh, lined, and caught by Cologne, Christian Cologne. 1 away. Next is Michael Conforto, 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He's semi-whiffer. Decided that says strikeout. 2 out now in the top of the 8th. And it's Todd Frazier. And it's 3-3-6, 3-3-6. Ace or dynamic. He is not. So that's like utility or patient. He's utility. That's called strike 3. It's a backwards K for Frazier. And that's 3 of 3 down in the top of the 8th. 6-4 ball game using History Maker Baseball. And Familia is going to be out now. I'm going to put Davis in there at third, doing a double switch. And then we're going to get, for the Mets, for the pitching for the Mets, I guess is going to be Lockett. Oh, no, Paul Sewald. Paul Sewald. All right, so Paul Sewald is going to be facing Aristides Aquino. Let's make the arrangement, the changes for Rosario Davis. Frazier's out. Davis is the third baseman. And Davis is iron, in case they ask. So Frazier's out. New Mets pitcher is going to be Paul Sewald. Bottom of the 8th, 6-4 Reds, using History Maker Baseball. Aristides Aquino, rookie extraordinaire for the Cincinnati Reds. 466, control. He is control. And that's line base hit. Aquino gets his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 5 now. He's on at first. Barnhart, 1-1-4, fresh. Yes, ground ball. Hit a Rosario. Rosario flips the Cano back to first. Double play. 2 outs, nobody out. Jose Iglesias, pitch from Sewald. 155. Home run king, no. Fly ball, deep center field. Back goes center fielder. Nimmo to the track, makes the catch, and that retires the side. We go to the top of the 9th. The top of the 9th, we are going to get the closer, Raziel Iglesias. Raziel Iglesias is going to be facing the bottom of the Mets order, starting with Rosario. He is your closer. And we are going to make him, I don't know if I have any other colors available. I may have another color back there, maybe not. So what color haven't we used up there? We haven't used, we've used pink. We haven't used orange. So now the orange is too close. Let's use green. Green hasn't been used very much at all in this game. Iglesias is going to be green. And that's 1 inning for Sims and 1 inning for Garrett. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 innings for DeScalfani. So it's Ahmed Rosario versus Raziel Iglesias. Here's the pitch. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, he is not. That's fly ball center field. Right there is Irving. Makes the catch. J.D. Davis. And that's 2-4-4. Ace. He's not an ace. Champion. He's semi-champion. The sideline says he is. That's line. Base hit center field. Right beyond the outstretched glove of the second baseman, Christian Colon. So the tying run is now at the plate in Brandon Nimmo. Here's the pitch. 1 out. 1, 2, 3. Both flash and fresh. He's double flash. That's a strikeout. And then it's next batter is McNeil. And here's the payoff pitch to McNeil. Strike three, swings through it. Ball game is over. No runs, one hit in the top of the ninth inning for the Mets. Mets lose it. Iglesias comes in, allows a single, but then strikes out Nimmo and McNeil for the save. The win is going to go to, well, in sixth innings, they came up with two in the bottom of the seventh. So it's going to go to DeScalfani. Garrett's going to get a hold in the top of the seventh. Oh, wait a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he won 6. So the top of the seventh, it was Garrett. So Garrett's going to get the win. Scalfani gets nothing. A hold for Sims. And a save for Iglesias, who goes 1. Allows a hit. 2 strikeouts. 2 strikeouts for Sims as well. Garrett hit a batter, but there was no harm, no foul there. And DeScalfani gave up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Gave up 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 home runs. He walked one, struck out 1, 2, 3, 4. Zach Wheeler gave up 3 runs, 3 earned runs. He walked 1, 2, 3, 4. Struck out for 5, 6, 7. Gave up 1 home run. And did I say how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Familia came in, gave up 2 hits. He went Familia went .2. Gave up 2 hits and a walk. No runs, no earned runs. Struck out 1. Seawald pitched an inning, gave up a hit, and nothing else. So there were 2 runs here. Wilson is the one who basically gave up, he would have been out of the inning. So we're going to say those were 2 runs, 2 unearned runs, but he's going to take the loss, unfortunately for him. Because he should have been out of the inning right here, but he wasn't. So Mets basically lose it on the error by shortstop Rosario. Mets had 9 hits and 11 hits for the Reds. Final score is 6-4 Reds. The Mets had 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The Reds had 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. MVP, I guess, is going to be the pinch hitter. Well, there's a couple of pinch hitters that really, one was Peraza with the RBI double, but then it was Blandino with the pinch hit. So he's going to be the MVP, pinch hit single to tie the game. And that allowed later Irving to pinch hit another single to actually, you know what? That was the go-ahead run. So that was the go-ahead run. It was all tied at 4 with the go-ahead run driven in by pinch hitter Blandino. So he's going to be the MVP, and that's the ball game. Mets lose another one. Yesterday's game, they lost it in reality, and they lost it here. In reality, they lost it 3-2. In our replay game, they lost it 6-4. This is, hey, there he is, Al. How are you, brother? And this is CP Cards and Dice saying I will talk to you later. get ready to watch the game today and to kick back a little bit. So long. Take care, guys.